Reporting.
All right, so we are back doing working in CLI and working with Over the Wire Bandit. Last week, I believe we got to level 4. We got the password for level 4, the flag to get us, which is the password to get into level 4. So I'm going to switch and share my screen here, and we are going to play with this and see what we can figure out. All right, so I am logged in to Bandit 4, and what's the first thing we do here? We're going to
Actually,
look around.
Carly, sorry. Can you
Yeah.
just give Cheryl a really quick general overview of the website?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay,
Just
no, that's
the
fine.
website, how you actually log on the first time.
Yes. So Cheryl, let me see. We're bringing up my. I had another. Here it is. Okay, so we're using something called Over the Wire, and we're using the Bandit War Games, and Bandit is beginner capture the flag, and it uses basic command line commands, very
And
basic commands.
this is recorded, right? Being recorded.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, we're being recorded.
I,
So yeah, so in case you want to go back and look at anything.
yeah, I don't have to write down or anything.
It works. No, you're fine. So what this is going to help us teach and learn is getting these simple and basic commands under our fingertips. How to look around when you're in a directory or you're looking for some files, or how to search for some of this stuff. Now, capture the flag is normally done within the cyber community, but as programmers, we definitely want to experience it as well, because we use command line. Like I was just using Git, and Git's all, it works best in command line, and you need to know how to interact with that. So with Bandit, we start at the first level. The levels are over here on the side, and what we do is we have to learn how to SSH, or secure shell, into this remote server, where Over the Wire, the capture the flag, is hosted. So we don't worry about anything on our local machine. We just use our terminal and access somebody else's computer.
Okay.
And we start off on the first level, or the introductory level, which is level 0, and they give us the password, but this is the only password they give us. So we'll go in, and what we had to do is the first thing we did was ls, or list what files, directories are in where we were at. And it gave us some information, and from there we were able to find the flag, which is a really nice long password of letters and numbers, characters. And then once we find that, we log out, and then we log back in, but we change what level we're working on. And I'll show you how. I can log back out, and I can show you how we do that.
This is awesome.
It's fun.
Yeah.
And the best thing about this is you can do this on your own. A lot of capture the flag events are like these big events that you got to wait for, and you're doing stuff with teams. And this is great because you can do it individually, on your own terms, in your own time. If you have 30 minutes, you can just mess around and try to figure it out. So I always leave the Over the Wire page open, because whatever level I'm on, it'll give you hints or possible commands that you can use to solve the level.
Okay.
And then, always make sure you have access to another tab, because sometimes you actually have to Google what a command is, or how do I find this, or what does this mean, or what does that mean? So if I go back to my terminal, and I will show you. So what we're doing is, you also, as you go, you want to make sure you save your passwords, the flags. So it's usually easier to put them in a text file. Let's see, I think last week I had everything in a Word doc, but Word likes to do funny things to the text and add spaces. So I switched everything that I had into just a regular text editor document, and actually have a bunch of passwords. We haven't gone to level 5 yet, but I have the flag for it. So I can show you. Let me exit this level. So when I want to SSH into the over-the-wire server. If you have a Mac, your computer is going to come with an SSH already, software built into it, so you don't have to download anything. Windows machines require, you having to install something on a computer to use it. But this is the the string of commands that we're going to use to SSH into the Bandit server. We have to go in on port 20. That's the -P, or excuse me, not 20, but 2220. And this is the level that we're looking at right here is bandit 4, because that's where we left off, or we got the flag for level 4 and last time.
And the last time was recorded, right?
Yes,
like,
yes.
Okay.
So go back and check that one out.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
so that's the string of commands that we'll use. And then it's going to ask for the password. And in the command line, if it's asking for a password, it won't show it when you put it in.
Yeah.
When you put it in. So I'm going to copy the level 4 password and I'm going to paste it. I can't see anything, but it's there. And then it logged me in. And this is what it tells you. You're in over the wire and a bunch of other information here to share with you. So this right here tells me I'm in bandit level 4. And it's time to look around. So one of the first things we had been doing to look around is just to list where we're at. What are we looking at? So we do the ls command. So I'm going to type that now. Oh, okay. There is a folder or a directory that's called in here. So before I do anything else, let me move this guy out of the way. I'm going to, we're in level 4, so I'm going to click on level 4. The level goal, the password for the next level is stored in the only human readable file in the in here directory. So that's our hint. So I'm going to bring back up my terminal here. So we're going to change directories. We're going to go into that directory. And in order to do that, we do cd, which means change directory. And we're going to type, I'm going to type in and then I'm going to tab. It's a kind of a fill-in feature. It's very, very helpful when you're in the command line. Just type a couple letters and tab forward. So now we're in the in here directory. And so we want to look around. So I'm going to do what I did previously and type ls to list what's in there. Oh, there's a bunch of files. So we have a bunch of files. Now it said what the tip was. It's in the only human readable file in the in here directory. So any thoughts on what we could do here? Anybody?
I mean,
Joanne?
you could go and do cat for file 00. Let's just look at that first file.
Okay, so we can do that. Now cat, see
So
if
what
I
is
do.
cat?
Cat is going to concatenate the file. It's going to print it out to the screen. So if you have a small file, oh, invalid option. Why did it do that? If you have a small file, it'll print all it'll scroll it all out like all this. It'll print the information to the screen. So because it begins with a dash, does that do something? Do I have to do cat? Carrie Lee showed me how to do this last week. Is it dot? Was it dot this?
//
Dot slash, and then dash file 00. Was that it? Okay.
So it's just,
maybe?
Yeah, no, you did it right. You did it right.
Okay.
It's just giving you, it's just spitting out
Gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook. So we want to go through every single file, Cheryl, to find that something that we could read. Those are computer characteristics. We can't read that. So the goal, the hint was a human readable file. So Carol Lee is going to go through and look at every single file until she finds.
Yeah, it's making sense to me. I was like, okay, what is it? Awesome.
Yeah, it might take a second. Like that's a lot of mess right there.
This is awesome.
So yeah, it's fun. It's like I learned last week because I didn't know this with that dash at the beginning of the file name. If you put a dot and a / in there, it will help you to read the file. No, not yet.
I bet you it's in file 9. It's going to be the very last one.
It's probably in the last one. So let's keep going. File 04. Nothing. All right. Finish file 05.
This is interesting.
Oh, it's because I can't. No, because I messed that up. I forgot to put the dash in. We just arrow up to bring the previous command, which is great. And hit enter, so clean it up. All right, keep going. Or 06. No.
I bet you it's in file 9.
It probably is. Well, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep looking at all of them. Hey, it's actually in 7. There it is. So if you look, see, all of this is just a bunch of goofiness. Okay. And there's some strange characters in there. So none of that is going to be your flag. However, this, it doesn't have any question marks. It's just upper and lowercase characters. And so since I do already have this one copied and pasted, and match it so we can match it. It's exactly the same thing that I had gotten previously. So this is the password to get into level 5. And we can still look at the other ones just to see what they are. See, it's got a bunch of question marks. Oh, that was my phone. Sorry about that. And then if I do cat. Come on, fingers. File 09. Yeah, there's just more mess. So now, so I've got this flag saved, which is great. And in order to get out of the level, we're going to type exit.
Exit also.
And that logs you out. And if you don't type exit, or if you walk away, the session will eventually time out and log you out automatically.
Is that like, there's like Control Z will get you to exit as well, or I think about Cisco, sorry.
Oh yeah, no. So with the terminal, you actually have to type exit.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I want to SSH into the next level, which is level 5. So now that I'm out, I'm able to check my previous commands by using the arrow up. And it's not going to bring up the commands that I used in on the previous when I was inside the server. It just brings up what I did locally on my machine. So I'm going to go scroll back and change bandit 5 and then hit enter. And then I'm going to copy the password. Put that one in here. Can't see it. It's there. Boom. We're level 5. Hi, Carrie Lee. He's here to join. All right, so let's do another one. So we're going to look around and we're going to type ls, see where we're at. It says in here. And before I forget, because I did, let's check on here. So you're in level 5 going to level 6. The password for the next level is stored in a file somewhere under the in here directory and has all of the following properties. It's human readable, it's 1033 bytes in size, and it's not executable. Oh, no, okay. We're gonna have to use some additional commands to check the type of the file in the file settings. So, and that's also good to know because I had to do that in one class, changing whether it's executable, who can access it, is it read, write, that sort of thing. So let's change to the in here directory. And then we're going to ls, is it -A?
Yes.
Yes.
Space -A.
And that's going to list everything. Maybe here, maybe here, maybe here. A lot of maybes.
With AL, you can see if it's executable too.
Okay, that's what I was thinking about. Thank you. There we go. All right. So it says somewhere in the in here directory and has all the following properties. So we don't, it's not going to be those. So I guess we're going to have to go into these directories to see.
You can do ls-al and then maybe here 00, and it will list everything in maybe here 00.
See, I didn't know that. It's a learning. So ls-al, maybe here 00. It's like that. Okay, that's cool because I didn't know I could do it that way. I would have gone in and then back and then in and then back and then in and then back. Okay, cool. So we're looking, I think the easiest thing to look for right now is something that's going to be 1033 bytes in size. So this is our size right here, correct?
So nothing.
Sorry.
So we're looking for one that says 1033. And there isn't one that's 1033. So Cheryl, I don't know, do you know what this information over here is?
Yeah, is that the one that was discussed the first day? I think it was a.
Yes.
What it is.
You know, if it's a directory or if it's a file with that little dash in the front, if it's read, write, or execute for the user, and then read, write, execute for
The group,
and then read, write, execute for
the world.
the world. So yeah, so that's what we're looking for there. So we know that it's not that one. So we can just do our previous command, which was an up arrow, and we'll switch it to the 1, right? Yeah. Okay. Do we see a 1033 in there?
No.
I don't see one. So let's keep going. 02. Nothing.
Oh,
Maybe 3. Nope. 4.
no,
5.
no, no.
Ah ha ha ha.
Yay.
Hey. All right, so we found 1033 and it's got to be human readable and not executable. Well, I don't see
It's not
any
executable.
X's. There's no X's. So we can cat that. We're going to cat or
You can use the file command.
okay.
Say a file and then the name of the file.
Okay, that's dot file 2. Right?
Yes.
And that's it?
And
Does
yeah,
it-
I
do I
think so.
Do I
Hit
have to
enter.
put the folder in because that's in the different?
Oh,
it's
yes. Yeah. You'll have to do the path to it.
Okay. So do I have to do like
Maybe
dot
//
/ like that?
Yeah, you can just do maybe hero 7.
Okay.
So what are we doing now? Right now?
File will tell you what kind of a file it is. So
Okay.
if it's like ASCII readable, it'll tell you that. There it is. It's ASCII
ASCII
text.
text with very long lines. And so now I can
Now
cat
you
it.
can cat it.
Okay, so I'm going to do cat and I'll do the folder. 7 dot file 2. What?
Oh, yay.
So the reason I recommended you use file is that if
Mhm.
you cat something that isn't readable, it can mess up your prompt.
Yeah.
Ooh.
As you can see, it was doing that previously when we were looking at other ones. It wasn't pretty. All right, so I'm going to copy that. And so we are here and we're going to get the level 6 password. We're going to paste that right there. Oh, come on, really? I will change that later. I like to be consistent with my sizes. All right, so we have found it. And that could have been a lot of searching, there's nothing wrong with, changing directory, doing an LS for each one. Get comfortable with that. And then you can start adding in all these little additional ones that Carrie Lee mentioned, which is, I didn't know you could do that with directory. So that's really cool.
So an even better way to approach that would probably be using find. I believe there's a switch in find that you can ask for something by file size. So find all files of this file size in this path.
Well, that's cool. So
But we'd have to look that up because I can't think of what it would be off the top of my head.
Well, we're here. Let's look it up. So you said, so we're in the command line. We need switch to find file size. All right. We have file size and directory from the command line.
Oh, that's DOS looking.
That's looking super DOSy. I guess have to be, did I put, say, Linux command line?
Yeah.
See. Any of those look familiar? DU?
No.
No, not it.
Let me see if I can find.
All right, you tell me if you can find it. How do I search by file size? That's Windows. Find dot dash size. That would be it.
Probably is, yeah.
All
So you
right,
go
so
find dot and then dash size 1033.
let's try that. Where is my terminal? Okay, so find dot dash size 1033. See if it does that.
Okay, try find
Mhm.
dot slash asterisk.
Slash asterisk.
No, all one thing, no space between those.
Okay, thank you. Got some.
And then size 1033. Try find.
I wonder, do we have to put, so if we're looking for,
You can do
Is it-
recursive. So I think you can do find dash R.
do we have to put the bytes in there? Because the file is like
Oh, could
bytes
be.
in size. Oh, let's try the previous one and then not that one. And then do, oops, C, right?
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
That's all we needed. So that's really cool. So we just added that guy.
So that
Cool.
would have fixed even all of that other stuff we did. So.
Yeah, we could have found it in one, in one little thing instead of searching all that other stuff.
So we can just type this in, and then based on what is they want us to find, then you can yeah, it's just
Find is really powerful. You can search for a lot of stuff with that command, but that means you also have to usually look through the man page and figure out what you're looking for in the first place.
Okay, got it.
Cool. All right.
Yay.
So
So
we
we're
did
in
that.
6.
Yep, I'm gonna exit here. Left that connection, and I'm gonna switch over to level 6. And I'm gonna get my password, which is right here. Boom. All right.
Okay.
Oh, there's nothing there. There's nothing there when I did the LS. No wonder. Okay. So it's stored somewhere, the password for the next level is stored somewhere on the server and has all of the following properties. Owned by user bandit7, owned by group bandit6, and it's 33 bytes in size. So let's try that find that we just did.
Yep.
It was find dot, wait,
Dot.
dot, and then size, dash size, right?
Yes. And then 33C.
33C.
Oh.
Ruh-roh.
Right, bro. Interesting. Okay.
You didn't do the LS again and see what we've got in here.
Okay. LS dash A.
There's nothing in
So
here.
it's owned by user bandit7 and owned by group bandit6.
Do the LS-AL so we can see what those are in here. Might be in the profile. No.
I'm getting all these text messages from my kid. Okay.
Would suggest seeding up.
Okay. Oops.
And then doing an ls-al.
Okay. So it looks like we have to go to bandit7 maybe?
Yeah, it says owner is bandit7.
Yeah.
So if I CD into bandit7, all right. Let's see, ls-l, right? All right, that shows nothing that's
So it's going to be bandit7 and owned by group bandit6.
right.
And that's none of those.
So it could be in somebody else's directory and just has a different owner.
right.
So you could do the find here and search by. Well, you could do the file size here too and see if you come up with something that's 33 bytes.
Ooh. Okay. So we're looking for users. It's not user 7. But how do we know the group? Spaces. Yes, I think it's time to search.
Okay, so do it again. Go up arrow and add -group.
Okay.
Space bandit6 and I bet we could do -user.
Well, group.
Yes, -user
Okay.
bandit7. Ooh, that's interesting.
Permission. Lots of permissions denied. All right.
You might have to grep it, Carly. You might have to grep.
Oh, see, no, I'm really bad at grepping. It's not what I do a lot of. So I guess let's bring up real quick. What is grep?
What is grep? Yeah, I was going to ask.
What is grep? So it's a command used to search for files for the occurrence of a string of characters that matches a specified pattern. So regx. It's a regular expression. All right. So Carrie Lee, do you have any advice on how we should grep here? But we won't know the string of characters in the file.
That's true.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So
we don't know the path yet, so never mind. Skip that.
Okay. All right. So
let's set somewhere on the server, so it doesn't necessarily even have to be in home. It could be
somewhere else.
So maybe go CD up one more.
Okay.
And then run that find again.
So see if I can.
We're going to get a lot of. And then, okay, there it is right there. Var live dpackage info bandit7.password.
Oh, this guy.
So you can just do CD and then paste that.
Okay, let me copy that. So CD, paste. It's not a directory. So can I cat it?
Okay, yeah.
Ah,
Yay!
There you go.
All right, cool. It's been so long since I've done this one, but this is, we did a find. We just changed out of the home directory and went back and did that same search for the 33 bytes, looking for that group, which is bandit6, and the user, which is bandit7.
Can you imagine having to CD into each directory on the server to find something?
That's what I would do, because I would be that person. I would be that person. That's why this is helpful to me, because I would do something silly like that. All right. Now, do we have time for one more level, or do we want to leave it here?
What level are we on? Let's do one more.
Okay.
Let's do one.
All right. So we got the password, and I'm saving that. All right. We're going to exit here.
It's so much fun.
Right? And it's cool because you can do this on your own, at home, or, you could get on a Zoom call and we can do it together. All right. So we're going into level
forever too.
You just need to have your own Carrie Lee,
yeah,
in your pocket. Just pull her out every now and then.
But Cheryl, the first couple levels are a lot easier.
You are pocket size.
The first couple levels are a lot easier too. So
good.
The more deeper you get, the harder it is. And then right now we're Googling stuff, you know what I mean? So
awesome.
Which is a good thing, it helps you find new things that you didn't know about. Like I didn't know about that last one that we just did.
Yeah. All right. So we're in level 7.
Password.
And the password for the next level is stored in the file data.txt next to the word million.
So you can use find for that too.
Okay. So if we do find.
And then you can do with,
what you're doing.
So I would go / since we don't know where it is, unless you wanted to look in this directory and see if it could be here.
So just /. Do I not have to put the dot in front of it?
No, that'll just mean the root directory. So that's the way at the very top. And then you just space.
Okay.
Name or dash name. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I should have known that.
And then do millionth asterisks data.txt. Do an asterisk between millionth and data.txt.
All right. Go back. Like that? Or is it together?
Yeah, no spaces.
No spaces? Okay. So it's looking for that word in that file, essentially.
Right. So with the asterisks there, what we're saying is any number of characters can be between millionth and data.
Okay.
Because we don't know if they mean next to the word millionth, like it's in the directory structure somewhere. So this basically is going to grep the file names.
Okay. All right.
Another way, if this doesn't work because it's not set up like that, we can do a dash name with data.txt and then grep for millionth.
Okay.
With a pipe.
Let's see what happens here. So I hit enter. Got a lot of permission denied. Permission denied. Permission denied. Permission. No, everything's denied.
Okay, so I would do the find dash name.
Find dash name.
Data.txt.
Okay.
And then do a pipe.
Which is this guy.
And then go grep millionth.
Do I have to put that in anything, or I just type it like that?
Yeah, just like that.
Okay. Millionth. All right.
Oh, we needed the location. So up arrow, find / dash name. I do that all the time.
Thank God for up arrow. Oops. Like that.
Yes.
Okay. A lot of permission denied. A lot of permission denied.
What is in this directory?
Data.txt.
Oh, it means it's in data.txt, but you have to look for it. I can help you.
So
VI data.txt.
There we go. Okay, VI.
This is when we get to use regular expressions in VI.
Okay.
Okay, now do the
that's
/ button.
/ Okay, let's tell. So what was that? So VI is one of the ways, Cheryl, to open a file in the command line, to open it, to edit it, to modify it, and to save it.
It's like Nano.
Nano's the same thing. It's just another way of doing it. So, which we should have looked first, but we're
So
at
do
the top.
forward slash
Okay. So,
and then type millionth.
ah. Yeah. Next to the word, did I spell it right?
Next.
I did. Millionaires.
Hit enter.
There it was.
Yeah, yay.
Okay. So that's good. Because we didn't want to scroll through 37,000 lines of code to get the right flag.
I'm
Figures
sure
out-
there's a way to search in Nano. I just don't know it like I know VI.
Cool. Cool. All right. Level 8 is going to be this. All right. And is it a Q to quit?
Yeah,
No.
just
Okay,
you
Q
can
to-
do colon Q.
Oh, that's right. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Cool. And we got it. We can exit. All right. So we made it. We got the password to access level 8, which is great. And I know we're running out of time here. But yeah, that was fun.
Yep.
All right. Can stop. Am I still screen sharing here? Ah, there it is. So here we go. What do you think, Cheryl?
It's fun. I didn't have that much experience on that one, so it's good to know. I have to watch the second day video. I haven't watched that one, but I want to start at the 0 and then see if we
Yes, and then make sure you have a notepad document or a text document where you can put those passwords in. Yeah, save them. It'll be easier to access, and especially like when you can stop for now and come back to it later in a couple days or something like that. But there's a lot of levels and there's different war games you can play as for practice. But those early ones are going to be a lot easier. But yeah, definitely watch the video from last week.
And once you get that level, it's like addicting. We're just gonna get.
No, I was like, let's keep going. No, we can't. We got to save stuff for next week.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, but no.
Thank you, ladies.
You're welcome. Next week is our last week, actually. That's our last week for this.
I thought we got 2 more. This last
Do we?
week.
What is today? Oh no, we do have 2 more.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
Never mind. Don't mind me. It's 2:00 in the morning here, so time's all relative to me at this point.
Pretty much. All right. Cool.
Thank you, ladies.